In this question, we are given the information that two rectangular pens need to be built along the side of a barn. We have 60 feet of fencing that is available, and of course we don't need to have any fencing along this barn. So note that we have 1, 2, 3 x lengths that we need to fence, and 1 y length. First thing that we need to do is come up with an equation for y in terms of x. If we start by taking a look at the diagram on the left, you'll notice that we can easily come up with a perimeter. The perimeter is equal to y plus 3x. And we know that the perimeter is 60 meters, so we can substitute a 60 in for the p. Now, because we need to rearrange in terms of y, we can go and simply subtract 3x from both sides of the equation. When we do so, we're left with simply y is equal to 60 minus 3x. Now, we need to come up with a function for the area. The area in this case is equal to length times width, or x times y. And because we figured out what y is right here, we can go and substitute the y in for this y right here, such that we have x all multiplied by 60 minus 3x, so that our answer is in terms of only x's. Like so, when we distribute the x across and rearrange in terms of descending order of powers, we have the function area is equal to negative 3x squared plus 60x. Next, we need to take our area function, complete the square, which will give us the dimensions for our maximum area, and will tell us what our maximum area is. So we'll take the a is equal to negative 3x squared plus 60x. We'll factor out the leading coefficient, negative 3. When we do so, we're left with a is equal to negative 3 onto x squared minus 20x. Next, we'll take our negative 20 term, we'll divide it in half, and then square it. When we divide it in half, we're left with negative 10. Negative 10 squared is plus 100 and minus 100. The negative 100 now will be multiplied by the leading coefficient, which is a negative 3, which will pull it outside of the brackets to give us a positive 300. And then finally, we just need to complete our square. And when we do so, x squared minus 20x plus 100 is equal to x minus 10 all squared. Simply just half of the negative 20 will always be the number that goes right here. So we now know that the maximum area is going to be positive 300, and that'll occur when we have a dimension of x, which is equal to 10. And if we want to figure out what the dimension for y is, we just need to take 10 and substitute into our original function. If we substitute into the function y is equal to 60 minus 3x, it gives us the same thing as y is equal to 60 minus 30, 3 times 10, which gives us dimension for y of being 30. So we can answer our final two questions. Finally, let's check our solution, and we are correct.